Greetings, everybody, and welcome to Publicis Thoughts. Today, we are going to dive into zones, zoning, and zoned and more dev insights of episode 4 of City Skylines Developer Diary, basically, and all that. So here we go. And I am going to keep the voice or uh, the volume off and stuff like that. I'm going to put I'm going to, and all that stuff, only because I don't know what YouTube will do and what they won't do and stuff like that. So we're going to try this because I'm going to try doing a trailer review of something else later. So we're going to experiment a little bit here. But so let's get into this here. So today, the zoning is going to be very, very different from that of City Skylines 1 and stuff like that. You can see in this video and stuff like that. We're going to have like about 11 different types of zoning. What is the most interesting thing about all of these zonings is the mixed use that I've actually spoken about in my other videos. Just as I stated in my other videos, like I stated and stuff like that, you're going to have almost 6 different residential. You're going to have about 2 commercial, about 1 industrial, and about 2 different types of office space, which is what the purple is and all that. So we're going to get going here and keep going here. So you're going to see that. So you see this right here, this grid and all that. You've got the blue is the commercial. The green is the residential. You can see there's some yellow or some orange here too as well here, but I'm not really sure if that's just like noise or something. I can't really know what that is exactly, but so yeah. So and the dev is just talking about different stuff here in regards to the different types of zoning that you could do and all that mixed use and all that. Like we were talking in the last one where you could have skyscrapers and stuff, and at the very bottom you could have retail stores and all that too as well. So you can do that mixed use type of thing, which is an old thing that in the US, I'm not sure if in Europe or we've seen this in like Latin America and North America, I mean South America and stuff like that, or other parts of the world and all that. I'm pretty well traveled and stuff like that to about 22 nations in the Middle East and most of all of Europe, except for some parts of Eastern. But I've never actually seen this type, and maybe I did, but maybe I'm forgetting. But maybe my UK friends or European friends can actually tell me down below if you've got some type of mixed use. I'm sure you do, though, and stuff. But it seems like it's a new thing coming back. But it used to be like immigrants would live above their shops and stuff like that, you know, and it seems to be a thing that's coming back around here in the US, so and all that. But so we're seeing this here. You see this right here. You've got single dwellings, it looks like, and then like maybe duplexes or something like that, and then like single story and then multiple stories and then like bigger skyscrapers and all that for residential and stuff like that. It's insane. There's 6 different types there. It's up. That's just phenomenal. It's up. So you see here where they just let me see here. So yeah, low density business. That's up. So like let's say like a gas station or maybe a retail shop or something like that, you know. Yeah. So you can put it there, you can plop it there. So you see this residential and stuff like that. Well, if you want to get rid of those, you can slide right over them and you can put in commercial right there and it'll automatically build and all that. So in our last video, we're talking about the theme for Europe or North America and stuff. And so you're going to see the ability to have specifically that of roads, signs, vehicles that match Europe or North America and all that, which is really, really cool because I'm not real big on playing non-US and stuff like that, of course. And in the original game, they kind of had that, but it didn't really work out really well. and stuff. And so you had to use mods to kind of put all. By the way, look at this little trailer in the background right here. That's really cool. I think this is a U.S. map because the stop signs and all that stuff look U.S. But look at that. That looks really, really cool right there. Then you see that truck right there. It looks like a Nikola EV truck right there. And so look at that. Look at these. Look at these. Look at these high rises. It looks so phenomenal. Look at these mixed use buildings and all that stuff too as well. We were talking about that about, in old days they didn't have any air conditioning, of course. So here we go again here. We've got low housing, medium density housing. We've got medium density housing, and then mixed housing. And we got low rent housing. Okay, so that's what number 5 is. And then you got high density housing. So that's like skyscrapers and stuff like that. So that's pretty cool. I like that. I really, really like that and all that. So, yeah. So, I mean, look at this. I mean, these buildings look pretty, pretty cool and stuff. They really went all out on this. I really, really appreciate their due diligence and really collecting a lot of information and doing, you know what, too? Look at this. Look at this. I love these cranes that pop up and build and all that. It kind of gives a little bit of realism and stuff, but not all buildings use huge ass cranes like that, though, So, yeah. So, and then he's talking about like the mixed use buildings and all that stuff. And I like the advertising on the top and all that. You see that? Some people have been really complaining about that, and I can respect that and what they're saying and stuff like that, because in one, they seem to be like everywhere. I hope they're a little bit more sparsely used and all that. So yeah, I'm really, really looking forward to this zoning though. This looks really, really, really good and all that. You can also too, they can upgrade as you get more and more people, more residents and all that stuff. Now look at this. See, you see this mixed use here? You got like looks like a little commercial, not a commercial building, but a retail and stuff like that. Like I was telling you about how in the old days, people would live above their shops and stuff like that. I really, really like this. And well, like I said too earlier, and if you weren't listening to my past videos and stuff, I live in the Dayton area and in Ohio, and I've been seeing a lot of this and stuff. They're trying to revitalize a lot of the downtowns, and we've got a lot of old buildings, and they're converting them into lofts and stuff like that, and then making retail space below, which is it's slow going, but it's a very good idea. And in the US, like I'm from California and stuff like that, we have a lot of empty buildings in California, and I don't understand why they don't use this mixed retail and housing and stuff like that. They're always bitching and complaining about how you know there's not enough housing. Well, you got plenty of empty buildings. Why are you not converting them? You know, look at this. This looks really, really good for nightlife and all that. So this stuff just looks really, really well done. I'm really, really pleased with each one, and I'm kind of really, really excited about the zoning, because you do not realize, if you've never played Cities Skylines 1 and stuff like that, zoning is so important. It was something that was kind of introduced later on in down the road, and also too that zoning and all that stuff would be added with mods and other stuff. And you know what too? I really, really appreciate that the devs listened to the community, because it's very rare that you get devs that do not listen, and that's it's ego. And it's like, you put mod tools out there, and people improve on what you actually created, the base game and stuff like that, and it's more of an appreciation that you want to see in the game and stuff. And I really, really appreciate that about the devs with Paradox and all that. I think they've done a really wonderful job here. I look at this. I really, really like this. Look at this. Look at this shot. This shot is beautiful and stuff like that. Except for all the smoke and all that. Oh yeah. Ooh, O2 carbon dioxide. Ooh, So, but I like this. Look at all the wood and stuff like that. So I really, really like this, because the fact is too that you have to have supply chains and stuff in this game and all that. I really, really am looking forward to that, because they added something like that at the end of Cities Skylines 1, and those worked out pretty good. So I'm hoping that they improved on them even more here, so you can have a local economy, and if you have an abundance, you can actually send that out and trade somehow and stuff, and you've got income coming in, all that. I hope that works out like that. So look at this. Look at this right here. Whoops. Right here. Whoops. Oh man. See if we can get right there. Look at that. Look at that. It's a recycling and trash and all that. So if you're not aware about your trash and where your garbage goes, it goes to a collecting site, and they sift through it, and they recycle as much as they can, or at least that's what they're supposed to do. And then what they can't is what they either burn or they bury and stuff like that. So, and I have a really appreciation for that too as well. So I really like this. The industrial complexes in this new version is just looks phenomenal and stuff. Look at this. All this blue and stuff and all that, in light blue, it's just phenomenal. I mean, here's all, see all the green and stuff? That's all housing. That's residential. And the red, I don't know what that is exactly over there, but that's a tower. And then you've got yellow and stuff. That is industrial again. And then you've got that right there is commercial. A little bit of, I don't know what the blue is on the ground is exactly. Stuff, but it might be like undesirable and stuff like that, you know. And then you've got the office spaces and stuff. They're sparsely, which that's how office space is supposed to be, very sparsely used and spread out amongst your city and all that. So yeah, so whoops, sorry about that. Yeah, and so then you've got multi-use in regards to your farming and all that, efficiency, people, all that stuff, all that. Yeah, it looks like there's something going on here too. Looks like a little uneven here. This is a wheat field though. So yeah. Yeah, so I think that we're wrapping up here, but here's some more yellow. There's a lot of residential there too as well. I don't know what that red is, but I think it's like building value or something like that. You know, it's undesirable and all that. So yeah, and then you got that too as well. You see that here as well. See, residential suitability is bad. That's what the red is. Usually, stop, bad. Oh my God, you know what I'm saying? Oh, this is a great shot. Look at this shot though. Look at the commercial zones and stuff and all that. And then the roads are green and all that. So you don't have a lot of traffic. That's what the green is on the traffic lanes and all that. If they're yellow or red, there's just high or medium traffic and all that too as well. So then you got all the residential and all that. So yeah, it looks really, really good. I'm really impressed with this next video. All that, I think it is done well. So yeah, so this is that mixed use of just plopping additional buildings and all that can go in, and then they can grow as needed as you unlock things and stuff. I like that too. You got to make certain, you've got to make a number of milestones and stuff like that within your city and all that in order to actually unlock a lot of the features and all that stuff. So, but that's going to wrap us up because we are coming up on 15 minutes. Let me know what you think down below. Have you watched my other videos? Let me know down below. I really, really appreciate everything and all the views that I've gotten on my videos. Some of them have done well, some of them have not, and all that stuff. I totally understand. But let me know what you think down below. Take care, everybody. Peace out. And I'm going to be dropping another video too as well, Star Trek Infinity, and it's a month late. I'm really sorry about that. You take care, everybody. Peace out. Bye.